Hello everybody, this is my analyze for the new trading day. Welcome everybody if you joined here this live stream. I have some more pairs for you today. For this reason I already have drawn all my analyze lines into the chart. Normally we do this step by step, but I have some more pairs and I'm a little bit late for this day, so I already did my analyze. And so all the lines are already in the chart, and I will go through my pairs for you. And we start today on the NZD Swissy, so it's the Kiwi Swissy. And on this pair you can see that we have here a daily channel, this red trend line, and this red trend line is the channel from the daily chart. And maybe you saw it already bounced here above, maybe it comes all the way down and bounces then here maybe on this lower daily trend line. So we should definitely watch this line here for a potential bounce on this line. So I would here wait if we get here, maybe we come deeper during the day. It's a long way, maybe, we don't know, but if it comes here to this line, I would here look for a potential sell here. And on the other side, you see we have here, by the way, the major order blocks are already trodden into the chart. We have here a smaller buy order block, major buy order block. I think this one maybe is not strong enough to hold. We never know. Maybe there's a lot of order volume, but it can happen that it comes here down and then it bounces and retests here again this red line. This is a daily at the moment support line. But if the price breaks it now, then this acts as resistance, and maybe we get this bounce here, then it bounces here, and then it goes here to this trend line. This would be a move we could expect here. And if you see that this happens, this move, that it breaks here this red trend line and it bounces then here on this line, then you could first here go into a buy trade. If you see the bounce, then here again you go here into a sell trade, and if it bounces then here on this trend line, you go again in a buy trade. This would be the perfect move. I would love to see this move here on this pair. So watch out if you maybe see this move. You never know what the market wants to do, but this is a possible move. And on the other side, we have here this blue line. I draw this from the daily chart. This is the next major resistance on the daily chart. And you see this white line here where it says 50. This is the 50% level from the Fibonacci lines based on the daily chart. And you see here it bounced here on this 50% Fibonacci level a bit, and is now under this 50% level. And we have here the 61.8 level from the Fibonacci levels, and this one is very close here to this major buy level. So this supports my idea that we maybe see here such a move here. Maybe I would sell this pair most probably here on this major sell order block. We have here the major resistance from the daily. We have here another daily resistance line from MetaGrid, and we have here the last, not the last, but one of the last highs, lower highs. You can see this pair is at the moment clearly in a downtrend. It made here always lower lows here during the last days, and again here a lower low. And maybe it's time that it goes a little bit higher now again and takes out this lower highs here. So we could also see a move like this, that it comes here all the way up and takes out here this lower high and this lower high and catches all the stop losses, which could placed here above this lower highs. And then we could see here a reaction again. So I would sell the pair here if we see this move. And like I told you, we have here several buy options and sell options in this area here below. So this was the NZDCHF. Let me see. The next one is the dollar yen. I have to look on my sheet what I want to do here. Yeah, with the yen, you can see we have here hourly trend line here. It bounced here very nice. And so what we could do is that we maybe wait that we get another bounce here on this white trend line. And if this bounce happens, you will see that we have here also a major buy order block from MetaGrid painted on the chart. And so if this trend line holds and this buy order block holds, then we could see maybe again a further up move here, and then it could retest here this blue line. This is a major resistance line I painted from the daily chart. And a little bit higher we have a strong sell order block. And then we come to a very interesting area. First we have here H4 supply zone from the supply and demand indicator, but here is the 50% level, Fibonacci level based on the daily chart. And this pair reacted very nice so far on the Fibonacci levels on its move here. And so I would definitely 100% sure place here a sell order. Everyone in the market expects here at the moment the next bigger move on this 50% level. So if we have no luck, then maybe the market makers will trap us here and we will not see a reaction. But I think this 50% level should be give a reaction here for good sell opportunities. It's in this supply level here. I don't think that we see this move tomorrow. It's very high here, but if the price wants to go further up, then this is definitely the next level. I would try to come into some sell trades here. So one opportunity is here to check here for buy a trade if these levels are holding. So this means this buy order block should hold, and we don't want to see something like that the price breaks here this H1 trend line and then maybe it goes here deeper. We want to see clearly here that it comes a little bit maybe below this white trend line and then it begins to go up again. You could also wait then that it breaks here this order block 2 so that it comes out of this order block, and then you could buy it maybe here. And for target 1 here, maybe target 2 could then be here on this next major sell order block. And so I would also sell the pair already here. If we come tomorrow to this area or today to this area, we already have the new trading day. So if it pushes more up today, then I would here go into a sell trade. If we see here a reaction, then we could here open clearly a sell trade. And if it cuts here very strong through this order block, then maybe we come to this 50% level, and then I told you already, definitely would here place a sell order on this level here. This is the dollar yen. So let's see what I have next for you. It's the Kiwi yen, and I have to look what I have here for this pair. Yeah, you can maybe see it already. This pair formed here a W shape already, and maybe you saw my video about the W shapes. So we could here maybe draw a trend line on these spikes here, and then based on this W formation we could open a buy trade if the price comes over this trend line here, this neckline here. So if the price is at the moment here, comes here through this major order block, and then it comes over this trend line, maybe retests this trend line, goes further up, then we would definitely here go into a buy trade on this pair. Then this W has been confirmed, and then we have here a target 1, and here on this strong blue line, it's a daily resistance line, the target 2. So I think this looks really nice, like a W. Of course, there's the possibility for a fake W. So if you want to be sure, you should wait that this neckline gets broken here, and then you could trade here this W pattern. This supply zone here from the H4 chart has already been tested one time. You can see the supply zone has been created by this down move. Then the price come all the way back, and it reacted here very nice on the supply zone. It was going down again, formed here this double bottom, and forms now this kind of W shape. But the problem is for this W shape that it happened that we have for first here this line here. This here is a monthly line, and you see on this monthly line this W forms now. This is good and bad. If this monthly line does not hold as resistance, which it acts at the moment, you can see it acted here as resistance and here at resistance, and this major spike here. So it can happen that the price already comes not over this monthly line again and begins now to go further here down. But we stay safe if we wait for the break of this neckline, and we have also here this major resistance on this pair. So if you want to buy this pair, wait for the break of this neckline. And if we see on the trading day today that it only comes here, and then it begins again to bounce and comes again back under this monthly line, and then maybe a retest again, and then it goes further down, then I would sell here this pair. I would here wait a little bit. So I think it's more a buy than a sell, but it looks problematic at the moment because we don't know if this monthly line here is so strong that it comes not over over it again, and it goes further down. We have a lot of support in the lower areas. We have a H4 support line, a daily support, and again a daily support. So if it goes further down today and this monthly line already holds, and then this here is clearly our target for the day for sell trades. And if it comes here over this neckline for buys, then of course we would here place our target 1 and here our target 2. And if we are in the up move, then we could also sell here if it comes that far up. Then this here is a place where I would sell this pair if we see a reaction in this direction. Then we could here sell this pair. So this is a really interesting pair. We will see what happens on this trading day. It already gave here a really big bounce here. This is also a sign that somebody in the market want to kick out a lot of traders, because you have to know the traders who know here the supply zone and opened here a sell trade. They all have maybe trailers behind the price. They trail the price down, and to kick out of all these people with these trailers, these trailed stop losses behind, this is such a move here. They kick them all out, and so maybe we see today a bigger move in one or the other direction. This is a classic pattern in the market. So interesting pair for today. The next one is the pound Aussie. Let's see what I have on my sheet for this pair. Okay. You see this major order blocks here on this pair, and we have here, in my opinion, the pound is at the moment strong, not that strong, but still strong. You can see it made here higher highs and also higher lows, so it was here on an up move, and then it bounced here the first time after a long time. We had this strong up move here. Then we got here the retest. This was the demand zone painted from MetaGrid. The price came back into this demand zone after this big imbalance in the market and bounced here. And so it was going further up. But, and this is the but, At the moment, it managed not to make a new higher high. It came not over this here. So what we want to see for a further up move, that it takes out clearly here this position, so that we see here this move. We are here at the moment, so we want to see that it takes out this position, comes over this white line, retests this white line and goes further up. Then we go here into a buy trade. Target 1 is then here. Maybe it's the overall target for this pair today. And then we have here a red trend line from the daily chart. This could also be a target 2 maybe if you want to take it. So I would wait that the price breaks this white line, retest this white line, and then you can go further up here for a buy trade. It's also possible that it needs more buy power, this pair, and then we could see here again a bounce on this white line, and it deeps maybe here into this buy area. These are major buy order blocks, and maybe it needs more buy orders to come more up, or more buyers, and then so we wait here for potential buy. What we want to see then is that it here comes in this area and then it begins to go up again. Then we could here buy with a lower risk maybe, because it was already here, and if this was not enough buy power, then this could also be a sign that this pair gets weaker at the moment. But I expect more or less that it comes here over this white line and that it wants to take out here this last lower high, and then it wants maybe to take out this one, because I think here should be placed a lot of stop losses above here, and so maybe the big players in the market who wants to catch these orders, they need to push the price up here into this area. And of course we would sell the pair here if the price comes around here, then reacts here and goes further down. Then I would here open a sell trade on this pair. So we have a lot of opportunities today, as you can see. And we come to the next pair I have on my list. It's the pound Swissy. And on this pair, maybe it looks a little bit like a W pattern which forms here on this major demand zone. This is a daily demand zone, and it reacted here several times already. But the reaction was always not that strong. Here was the first reaction, it came a bit up. Here was the second reaction, and the second reaction created here a lower low based here on this, and also here we have a lower high here, and here also a lower low based to here. And this pair is also in a downtrend. You can see we always get here lower highs and lower lows, and so we here are going down on this pair in such a channel at the moment. And the question is this demand zone strong enough to attract buyers to step in this pair here? I think it's possible, and so I would wait what happens here on the EU session. I would not trade this pair during the Asia session. I would clearly wait for the first, let's say, 30-60 minutes after the EU session begins, and what this pair wants to do. If we see again here, maybe it dips a little bit again in this demand zone, comes over this major block here and begins to go up, then I would go here into a buy trade. Then we have the first possible resistance again here. Maybe it takes then out here this last lower high, and if it comes here over this white line, then we could trade it until here. But be careful here. Maybe if it is not strong enough that we get here again a bounce downwards, so you should here really observe the pair. This is not a trade which you should do blindly by pending orders. You have really to observe this pair, what it is doing after the EU sessions opens. If it comes here clearly over this white line and retests this white line and goes further up, then we open here buy trade. Target 1, it's not a so high target, but still it's a target, and we have here in this area then the target 2, and I would not trade this pair in here at the moment in a sell trade against this demand zone, even if it maybe goes further down, but I would wait here. Sell is possible here around, if it maybe bounces here on this moving average here and in this sell order block. So if you see that it comes up here and it reacts here, then we could go here into a sell trade. Also with smaller risk maybe, because we have here also already some major sell order block, and it can also react as resistance at support in here. If this is taken out, then it could also happen this one. So be careful on this pair. We will see if the buyers gets attracted here in this demand zone. If not, then this pair will most probably go further down and will then maybe retest again here these lower levels. You can see we have here a lot of support levels here lower, which can be retested. We have here a daily zone, and we have here weekly support line here. So this complete area could act as support, and maybe this pair wants to go further down, that we see step in here buyers here in this area and not at the moment here. So if this tomorrow goes not further up, I think the pressure is more in the downside as in the upside here for this pair. So this was the pound Swissy. I have two more pairs for you. And there is the Aussie yen. We are looking now. And on this pair, you already can see again, there's also this W pattern forming here. And I like this pattern a bit more because it has been created more accurate here on this monthly and daily support line. So I like this at the moment, and I think we could see today that the price goes up and wants to retest again here this area. So I would only buy this pair today and not sell it, even if we have here at the moment, of course, a sell order block in our way in front of us. If you are really risky, you could already open now a buy trade and maybe scale in more buy trades during the day if it goes further up. But I think I would wait a little bit more during the Asia session. It's a classical Asia session pair, the Aussie and the yen as the currency. So if the Asia session begins, then you should observe here what this pair does. If you see that it makes a really strong green candle and this sell order block does not react that much, it gives not a bigger reaction, then you could here go in a buy trade, or you wait that this sell order block has been taken out, so a little bit higher, then you could here open a buy trade. And then of course here's our target 1, and then a little bit higher, I would say this daily resistance line is then our target 2. I would not open here at the moment a sell trade on this pair. We never know, of course, it can happen the complete opposite today, but maybe we already have here a divergence in the market. I did not check it. I don't like that much the divergence trades. I had not much luck with all this divergence. I tried it several times, but maybe if you are a divergence trader, you can check if we have here divergence in the market. It's possible that is here. This would support my idea that it goes further up. At the moment, it looks not that way. It made some red candles here, but we have to wait until the Asia session drives really on here, and then I want to look here for some buy opportunities on this pair. I would not sell it at the moment until we see what this pair does. So I'm here clearly only a buyer at the moment on this pair. And so we come to the last pair, is the Aussie Swissy. And here on this pair, we have at the moment a big question mark. What happens here on this major order block? What we have here on this pair, and I think it will do this, is that we have here a very strong support line from the daily chart, which has been not tested long ago. So I think this pair wants to retest again here this level here, and it will maybe come further down. It looks also like such a W which here forms, but I think this could be a trap here on this pair. I'm not sure if you really see here this up move. And if we see this up move, I think it will stop here and then will go further down to test here again this daily support level. So for sure I would here open a buy trade or look for buy trade on this level, especially if we see here the bounce. Then I go here into a buy trade, and then here is a target 1. So this is a really interesting level here, which should be retested from this pair. And the price was long time ago here on this area, and so maybe this retest happens the next days or today, we never know. If the price does this W here, if you want, you can try to come here into a buy trade. I think I would stay out here. I don't trust this pair at the moment for a buy trade. And you can try it here, of course, with lower risk. If it really takes out here this major order block, and you see it clearly goes up and it has strong green candles, then of course we can go here into a buy trade, and then for the target here. And then I would sell this pair again here on this major sell order block. If you see the reaction in this direction, then we open here a sell trade. But we have to see. Maybe this is a W trap, that it comes here not into a W shape, and it will trap some traders. The neckline is at the moment on this pair here. If we trade it like the W we did normally, and like I showed you in my video, then we would wait for the break of this neckline here, a retest of this neckline, and then we go here into a buy trade. This is the classic way you can do it, but it can also be a trap here. Like I told you, I don't trust this pair at the moment on the Aussie Swissy. So let's see what happens today. Clearly here I would buy, clearly here I would sell, and maybe with lower risk we could come here in this area here into a buy trade if we see a strong Aussie currency today. This was the analyze for this new trading day. We have a lot of opportunities, a lot to watch today, that we can maybe make some more pips on this trading day. I hope you like this analyze. I wish you all the best and many pips, and I will keep you informed on my Telegram group what these possible setups are doing during the day. So please feel free to join this Telegram group to get more information during the day. Until the next time, have a nice trading day. Goodbye.